Hi Aries, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective reading for November. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements. You're likely to find a message in there. Now, if you do like your message today, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed, if you press the subscription and press the notification bell, it will let you know whenever I do post new content. I also have playlists, so you can check out any of your reads at any point if you just click on the playlist in the excuse me, through my page. I do apologise. Yeah, as I was saying, you can check out the playlist at any point whenever you feel like you need a reading. All of them are timeless except for the monthly ones. But even then, to be fair, if you come across a monthly one and it resonates for you, there's no reason it won't necessarily be for that month as well. So let's get into this. Spirit, can we get some cards, please, for Aries? For what's going on for November? Thank you. Okay, so we've got Queen of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. So going into the month then with the Queen of Autumn, potentially embodying this energy all month or just going into it with it. So be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. The Queen of Autumn is very much somebody that is loving and giving. She's very practical. She likes to help others out as well, especially with money. If there's any sort of investment opportunities, she's very much somebody that will jump in to invest. So maybe you're putting your money into something, you're supporting people. Could be you giving out some other sort of financial help as well. Now, the Queen of Autumn is also somebody that's very much a homebody. She loves the luxuries and she loves her home. She's very stable and she's very family orientated. So again, this could very much be you embodying all of that energy. Now, you don't need to be a female. You could also be a masculine. It's just personality trait. So please take the gender with a pinch of salt and swap it around however you want. They are just personality traits. So gender is fluid within the tarot. So at the start of the month, then, we have the Ace of Summer. So open your heart to love, the beginnings of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So very much starting something new that will be emotionally fulfilling. So this could be anything from a new job, it could be a new relationship, it could be just a new phase of a relationship. For instance, maybe you decide that you want to get married. Getting engaged is a new is a new phase of a relationship. Moving in together is a new phase. Having a child is a new phase. You know, it could very much be you starting a new phase of something. But something that you're going to find a lot of emotional fulfillment with is what you're going into at the start of the month. So let's get some clarification on this Ace of Summer. Could be that you're getting into a relationship with somebody that you consider the Queen of Autumn. So that'd be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So potentially getting into a relationship with one of those. I'll get one more card for clarification. Thank you. Yeah, so something that you find will make you happy is definitely what you're going into. You're going into it with a lot of clarity. You find this very fulfilling, extremely joyous. Yeah, very, very good card to have. You are also seeing the truth of a situation. So you're speaking your truth. You're owning your own truths. Again, this is truth, clarity. You could be cutting people out, but I think this is more of you owning your own truths, potentially somebody coming and confessing a truth as well to you, maybe confessing their feelings, which is what starts this wonderful time off. It could be that somebody's coming towards you with that message of love. with that offer of moving the relationship to the next stage. The Sun can also be a card of movement, so potentially you are looking at moving in together or you're looking to find a new house, and this is the truth of the situation of you finding that house and you're ready to move into that. Now, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is suggesting that there may be a little bit of money that is lost as well at the start of the month. So maybe this new start may involve you spending a good chunk of money. Obviously, if you are getting engaged, engagement rings can cost a lot. If you're buying a house, it's well invested, but you may feel like you're losing money out, especially if you have to pay all those solicitors' fees and everything else that comes with it. So you could feel like you're losing out on some sort of money. It could also be that you are not taking a particular job or promotion. Maybe you're missing out on an opportunity there. It could very well be that you just choose not to take something. Maybe you realise what actually makes you happy and you're not taking that particular investment, or you're not taking that opportunity. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's anything bad. It's just you might feel that your stability is lacking a little bit because you've kind of overspent or something like that at the start of the month. Now, we do have a 5 of Autumn in your challenge position. So reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. So again, this Ace of Pentacles may be jumping in there, very much feeling a little bit financially unstable. I mean, this could even be maybe you get scammed at the start of the month, which could mean you're losing a bit of money there. There's always credit card and whatever other types of fraud are rife nowadays, aren't they? So just keep an eye out for that. Now, this is suggesting that obviously you do reach out to people. If anything does happen where you are, if somebody does do fraudulent things on your account, if you lose money in fraudulent ways, do reach out. Make sure that you are getting the assistance you need from that. It could be that you might just need to reach out if maybe you've overspent because you've celebrated and you need a little bit of financial assistance to get you through the month. Making sure that you're reaching out to places to get that little bit of help. Now, the 5 of Autumn as well can sometimes be that you keep yourself stuck in a particular situation. Now, part of the challenge is to make sure that you don't keep yourself stuck in it. So in the normal tarot, you've got 2 people standing outside of a church, but they could go in and get the help, but they don't. They choose to stay outside of it and sit in a victim mentality where they've got a lack of. So this is very much making sure that you do that reaching out. You do get that help that you need it, because the help is around you, is what this card is suggesting. Now, on this particular one, you can have a look. You've got a bit of a beggar there, and then you've got somebody there waiting to give them that bread, to hand it out to them, but they're just not taking it. So do make sure that you are reaching out for some help. Let's get some clarification on that for you. So this could very well be that you invest in somebody and they don't manage to pull it off and you lose out that money from that investment. So we have the Chariot. So again, success moving forward as well. It's still, again, another move. It's a card of movement. So this again could symbolize that physical movement. So maybe reaching out to people to help to move. Maybe you're looking for a deposit because you want to move into a house. Maybe that's why you're feeling like you don't have the money. Maybe you and your person want to move somewhere, or maybe you just want to move somewhere in general, but you are lacking a bit of a deposit. This is suggesting that, again, you want to look at moving and have that successful movement. It could be that you don't have enough money for that deposit, and that might be what you need to reach out and ask for help for. Now, it could simply be that this is making sure your heart and your head are aligned, so that you actually manage to have that successful move forward and not sit in that poverty mind frame. Now we have the Two of Pentacles also came out. So making sure that if you are multitasking, you're doing it and not overdoing it, trying to make sure that things are balanced and that you're not overworking. So if you are losing money, trying not to overwork to bring your money back up, making sure that things are fair and balanced in your life as well. And we do have the Nine of Pentacles, so making sure that you are stable and abundant is also a bit of a challenge. So this could also be about your independence. Maybe if it is something where you are moving in with somebody, your independence and your stability, you may feel like that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Maybe your person is the person that doesn't have much money, and you feel like they're going to be a challenge to your independence and your stability. That could be a potential if you are with somebody that could have a bit of debt. Maybe you might find that you end up paying more towards what you feel is your fair share of things. You may find that obviously when you get into a relationship, if you move in together, you lose that bit of independence. Now, you don't have to be completely codependent. Obviously, you can still stay independent within a relationship. It's important to keep your independence in a relationship, but you may feel that you don't have the freedom that you would have once had, and that could again be something that you find very challenging. So making sure that you are communicating and talking about it is also something that you do need to make sure you are doing if that is the case. This could simply be that you need to reach out to people to help so that you regain that stability. It is telling me that you can be extremely successful in what you do. You are very gifted in whatever it is that you do work-wise, and it is something where you will be able to gain that stability, but making sure that you don't overwork yourself to get that. Maybe you need to ask, maybe it's something as simple as asking your boss for a bit of overtime, but making sure that you don't do too much, because there is the danger of burning yourself out. Okay. Now, if you do manage to overcome this challenge, we have a Princess of Spring and an Eight of Spring as the outcome. So the Princess of Spring, then, it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Again, the Princess of Spring is very much a card of movement. She's very much a card of going on a journey. I mean, this particular Princess of Spring, she's on a swing. This could be going on a trip, a holiday, or anything like that. It's very much going after something that you're dreaming of. So again, suggests to me maybe you're moving. Maybe you're buying a house. Maybe you're doing something else. Maybe you're going after a dream job that may involve a bit of movement. And then we have the Eight of String, stress that comes from hearing many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. Now, this can be a card of communication, but it's also a card of very fast movement. So again, it all indicates to me that there is some sort of move going on for you in the month. Now, it could be a move of a job. It could be a move in with somebody else. It could simply be that you and another person are moving house. It all suggests to me moving forward, moving. Now, the multitasking is also in here with this Two of Pentacles. So making sure that you are multitasking but not overloading yourself. And this is telling me that you will be successful in doing that. And you're also able to have that move forward that you are going for. Now, let's get you some clarification on that as well. So we have a Two of Wands, so very much planning and taking the action, moving forward into something that is going to be successful for you. We have a Fool card, so very much taking that step, making that move forward. Again, very much movement energy. Now, we do have a Four of Swords in the reverse, so it is suggesting to me that there may be a little time that is needed on your own, maybe to just do a little bit of healing and a little bit of reflecting. Now, it could also just be that you get worn out. Now, this Eight of Spring obviously indicates a bit of stress from hearing many things or lots of things happening at once. So you are very much multitasking, but it could just wear you out that little bit. So it could just be that you need to rest after all of this movement. It could very much be that you just need to take, 5-10 minutes to yourself, a couple of days off just to rest, relax. We have the Hanged Man as well. So very much taking time, having a bit of a pause is something that is going to be needed after that forward movement. So making sure that you are having that time to rest and pause. Now, we do have the Queen of Swords in the reverse as well, which does suggest to me that there could be a tiny bit of confusion, maybe some self-doubt. It might be that you are wondering whether or not you've done the right thing at the end of the month, but all of this is suggesting to me that you are. It could be that you are just a little bit confused at the end of the month. It could be that this is somebody else in your energy that could be twittering away, possibly trying to feed you misinformation as well. So do be wary if you have got anybody in your energy. That could potentially be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It may very well not be. It could be anyone, but just be wary of somebody giving you misinformation. Again, that Eight of Spring there, again indicating that there could be some certain information that's coming in that could be a little bit distressing. So yeah, be very wary of anybody that could be malicious, sending or giving you information at the end of the month. Right, let's get you a Spirit of the Animal Oracle card to see if there's any more messages, to see what other messages Spirit would like to convey. My room is progressively getting darker. Should have turned the light on before I started this read. Never mind. Right, so we've got Coyote and Elephant. So Coyote then, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So very much that Ace of Swords that we saw at the beginning. Learning from things, learning the truths. Don't take things too seriously. Making sure that you are learning what's good for you and what's not good for you. And Elephant, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Aries. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Again, if you want to hear any more messages from me, feel free to watch the playlist for Aries at any point. It is always available, so you can view that whenever you feel like it. Good luck for November, and thank you for joining me.